Hey folks, what's up? My name's John, but my friends call me Izzy, and you can too. Welcome to Izzy's Painting Workshop. Hey guys, so I know it's been a while, a lot of life has happened, just a bunch of stuff took place, so it's been a while since I could actually sit down and record and edit an episode, so I'm happy to be back. So for today, a lot of people ask me what tools I use, so I thought that I would do a video today about the tools I use for assembling my minis. Once again, I work with Infinity minis primarily, and they're metal, so this is going to be tools for cleaning, assembling, pinning, and magnetizing metal minis. So, there's that. And if there's interest in this, then I will also do one for the stuff I use for my airbrush, like what supplies I use for that. And if people really want, I'll show like what stuff I use to paint with a regular brush, like what kind of wet palette I use and da 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 da. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, so here we have the stuff. I'm going to show you an example on this one model. So this is a metal model, and first I take a pair of clippers. It can be any kind of clippers, really any clippers will do, and that's for cutting the flash off the model, the big pieces of flash that you can get to and that are readily accessible. And that's kind of how you do that. That's clippers. Next, for cleaning off mold lines and other flash type stuff, we will move on to the X-Acto knife, and you don't have to get fancy blades or anything. I bought a pack of 200 from online for like $9, and you just use it to scrape off excess that you didn't get with the flash cutters. And then I have metal files. You can get them from online. You can get them pretty cheap. You can get a set of them, and as you can see, I'm just using that to smooth out further what I did with the cutters and the X-Acto knife. And as you can see, it gets pretty smooth. But if you want to get it super smooth, these little things that they sell at the pharmacy or at the grocery store, they're meant for shining up nails. Like when people do their nails, like they've got all these sides to them, one for shining, one for buffing, and you use this and it'll make your model come out super smooth. And like it's like a $2 tool you can get from anywhere for super cheap. I got this one at the store. I think I paid like $1.50 for it. But you see, as you can see, you just scrub it over the area, and it's labeled on the different sides, and it'll let you know which is from coarser to finer, because it's all sandpaper. It's all just super fine grit sandpaper. It's just on a nice foam block that's easy for you to use. And so, once again, for further assembly for this dude, this is the Panoceania remote that I'm assembling here. If you check my what's it called? Yeah, you can see I'm cutting flash and everything. If you check my Instagram, Izzy's Painting Workshop is my Instagram. You can already see pictures of this guy up, and I think I put pics of him up in Gamer thing too. But yeah, so you can see that finished model there. But yeah, same stuff, just file away flash that you see. Sorry if I'm hitting my table a little bit. This is a new camera angle I'm using because it's a new above the table tripod thing that I'm using, so that I can get a better angle and you guys can see what I'm doing better. And yeah, don't be afraid to get in there with your fingers. And once again with the clippers,
So here's the thing: when you're assembling Infinity models, what you're going to be working with is metal, and that's I primarily work with Infinity models. So most of what I do is assembling and cleaning metal. Like that, I don't really work with plastic much. Like there are tools you can use for plastic. A lot of GW stuff is in plastic. I don't use GW much. All right, so this is Loctite Ultra Control super glue. You can get, I got this stuff in the pharmacy. You can get it at like Target. You can get anywhere. And this is a drill set. I highly recommend getting a pin vise with a set of decent drills, because it really is just it's an expenditure that you make once and you have it for the rest of your life. And once again, here are some sculpting tools for green stuff, and that's green stuff. You use that as putty for sculpting or making seals. And this is just some flat nose pliers, and those are magnets I showed you earlier. So I'm going to show you here. Yeah, this is a paper clip. Paper clips are great because they're cheap. You can steal them from your buy them at the store for cheap. And often you can find that they are the exact same size as some of the drills you have for your pin vise, and you can use those as pinning material. And it only costs 5 fingers from your office. No, I mean buy it at the store. Buy it at the store. So I'm going to show you briefly how I magnetize a base. Once again, so you can see I'm adjusting the pin vise, and when you own a pin vise, you know what this is about. They've got different size sockets, and some time off camera. Woo! Maybe someday I'll learn cinematography. Yay! Alright, so anyway, we're getting that big bit in there, and the big bit is there because specifically it is the exact same size and diameter as the magnets I'm going to be using. Now, this is a Sharpie pen. It's a blue one. I don't even know what color this is. It doesn't really matter, because you're going to be using it to mark where you want the magnets to go. And you notice I'm putting X's instead of drawing circles. You draw an X because you can more reliably find the center of the X than you can reliably find the center of a circle, and you can more precisely place where you want your hole to be. Like, I should have put a pilot hole here and used down at the bottom. You can see one of the sculpting tools has a little black tube over it because it's like the sharp pointy tool, and I should have used that to poke the center of the X's so that it's easier for me to drill, but I didn't do that because I'm a jerk. Yeah, so as you can see, the drill goes through that resin base like butter, and be careful when you are working with resin. The stuff is nasty to breathe in. And I mean, this isn't creating a lot of dust. You can pretty much see the detritus coming out. It's just, you know, those little spills. And as you see, I clear them off my desk quickly and throw them in the garbage. But yeah, I didn't drill on where I put the X's because I changed my mind. But anyway, you take the Loctite, basically super glue. I like this stuff because it just works really well. And take the magnet, which is the exact same size as the hole. Whoa, try not to drop it. And push it in there. And sometimes it's hard to get pushed in there with your fingers, so you take the flat pliers and just push it in the rest of the way. Be gentle about it so you don't destroy any of the detail on the front, but that's basically the thing. And that's pretty much the tools that I use to assemble.
Okay. I tried to keep this one short because nobody wants to sit through 20 minutes worth of video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe and share it with other people. If you like the intro music, then I'll post a link below in the links section. It's by the band called Doomdriver, and the song is called Warmonger. thanks for sticking it out to the end of this one, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Oh, also, while I'm here, if you liked this video and you want to see more stuff about the tools I use, post a comment in the comments section so that I know you care. If there's enough interest, I'll continue the series. If people aren't interested, then if there's another topic you want me to work on, let me know about that. I have some other ideas, but yeah, so yeah, just post in the comments. I'd love to hear from you anyway. If you want to interact with me and other cool gamers, there's a Facebook group called Gamer Thing. You can join that, and I post there, and so do a lot of other cool gamers, and as opposed to the uncool gamers. There are none. All gamers are cool. And if you want, you can check out my Instagram at Izzy's Painting Workshop. I'll see if I can voodoo tech a link for my Instagram in the comment section below, in the description section below. Anyway, thanks for coming to this one, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.